Shocking news comes from the South Korean entertainment world. Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS who is currently serving his mandatory military service, is reportedly in critical condition after suffering unexpected medical complications. This event immediately sparked widespread speculation and caused a wave of concern among fans around the world. What exactly happened? Is it true that there are fatal errors during the operating procedure? Initial reports revealed that Jungkook had recently undergone surgery for an injury that is not yet known for certain. However, a huge shock occurred when one of the doctors at the military hospital where he was treated suddenly issued a brief statement that caused a public uproar. There were serious complications during the procedure, the doctor said, without giving further details. This news immediately triggered a big question mark. What is Jungkook really experiencing? Why is it that doctors are so careful about giving information? The condition became increasingly anxious when rumors circulated that a blood vessel in one part of Jungkook's body had ruptured during the operation. In fact, some sources claim that this condition causes a large amount of blood loss, so the medical team must work hard to stabilize his condition. However, until now, the hospital is still reluctant to give an official statement on the details of the incident. Is there anything to hide? One of the facts that raises a question mark is the silence of the hospital. There is no official explanation as to what caused Jungkook's blood vessels to rupture during the surgery. This led to wild speculation on social media, with some fans questioning whether the medical procedure was done correctly or whether this was the result of Jungkook's long-suffering health condition. We just want to know the truth. What exactly happened? Why is the information provided so minimal? Wrote one fan on Twitter, accompanied by the hashtag #PrayForJungkook, which immediately became trending in various countries. On the other hand, some medical experts also began to speak up. According to them, rupture of blood vessels during surgery is not uncommon and often indicates a serious medical condition or an error in the procedure. Further drawing attention is the fact that this incident occurred while Jungkook was serving as a cook in his military unit. As one of BTS's most disciplined members, Jungkook is reportedly very serious about taking on his new role. In fact, according to one military source, Jungkook often spent extra time in the kitchen to make sure every meal served to his colleagues was of high quality. However, did this incredible dedication actually contribute to the physical exhaustion that caused his condition to worsen? Some reports said that before the surgery, Jungkook had complained of pain in his body, which was considered an ordinary injury. However, after further examination, the doctor decided that an operation was necessary. Until now, there has been no exact information about the type of surgery that Jungkook underwent, but the fact that an emergency condition occurred in the middle of the procedure made the public wonder, is this really a purely medical incident, or are there other factors that have not yet been revealed? Amid the lack of official information, speculation continues to emerge. Many fans suspect that this is a case of medical error. This makes no sense. Jungkook is one of those celebrities who always takes good care of his health. If something like this happens, something must have gone wrong during the procedure, said one frustrated Instagram user. However, there is also an opinion that this condition may be caused by excessive physical and mental stress during the period of conscription. As a global artist, Jungkook's transition from entertainment to military life was certainly not easy. Although he seems to go through everything with enthusiasm, the pressure and demands of the task can have an impact on his physical health. Is this really the reason behind this terrible incident? Not only in South Korea, fans around the world showed their solidarity through various social media platforms. From the United States to Indonesia, hashtags like #GetWellSoonJungkook and #StayStrongJungkook continue to top the world's trending rankings. Many of them shared memorable photos and videos with Jungkook while expressing hope that the idol would recover soon. "We don't care how long it takes you to recover. The important thing is that you come back healthy and happy," wrote one fan on Twitter, who got thousands of retweets and likes in a matter of hours. In fact, some diehard fans are known to have started sending flowers and greeting cards to the hospital where Jungkook is being treated, although the exact location is still kept secret by the management. Until now, HYB, as the agency that oversees BTS, has not given an official statement regarding Jungkook's condition. However, an internal source who did not want to be named said that all BTS members are in a state of worry and continue to monitor Jungkook's health from a distance. The members are very worried. They cannot calm down before there is good news, the source said. This rumor was reinforced by a recent post from one of the BTS members on social media that only contained heart and prayer emojis, which fans immediately interpreted as an expression of support for Jungkook. With Jungkook's condition still unstable, many questions remain unanswered. Will he fully recover? Will HYB provide further clarification on what exactly happened? And most importantly, what impact will this incident have on Jungkook's future career and life? One thing is for sure, the world is waiting for good news from one of K-pop's biggest stars. Until then, fans can only pray and hope that Jungkook gets the best treatment he needs. The latest news from the location of the hospital where Jungkook was being treated further muddied the atmosphere. Witnesses reported heavy security around the hospital. Dozens of military officers are reportedly on guard, and access to media and outsiders is severely restricted. This situation raises a big question. Is there something more serious that the military and hospitals want to hide? Not only that, reports from some local media mention that even Jungkook's family members had to pass strict checks before being allowed into the room where he was being treated. The condition has sparked speculation that Jungkook's incident may be linked to something bigger than just ordinary medical complications. Is there any other reason why all the details regarding his condition are so closely guarded? Some health experts began to give their analyses related to rumors of rupture of blood vessels during surgery. According to them, there are several main possible causes. One of them is unstable blood pressure during the procedure, which can lead to damage to certain blood vessels. However, it is also possible that this condition is triggered by medical negligence, such as the use of surgical equipment that is not suitable for the procedure or errors in the handling of anesthesia. A prominent surgeon in Seoul who declined to be named said, "Cases of ruptured blood vessels during surgery are rare if the procedure is performed correctly." In cases like this, there are usually other factors that influence, such as the patient's condition before surgery or the lack of experience of the medical team. This comment further reinforces the suspicion that there may be an element of negligence in the incident that happened to Jungkook. However, without an official statement from the hospital, the public can only guess. Was this incident a purely medical accident, or was there something more serious that was deliberately kept secret? Prior to this incident, many considered Jungkook to be one of the most physically fit members of BTS. He is known to be diligent in exercising, has incredible stamina, and often shows off his physical abilities both on stage and in various content released by BTS. However, some fans began to dig back into moments when Jungkook looked exhausted or complained of pain during concerts or live broadcasts. One of the videos that has now gone viral on social media is when Jungkook is seen complaining of weakness after performing at a big concert in 2022. In the video, she says she feels a little overextended. Could this be a sign that there are health problems that he has been hiding from the public for a long time? And if so, why were there no precautions in advance? International media also began to highlight the enormous pressure Jungkook faced as a global star. A journalist from the New York Times wrote an opinion article highlighting how K-pop celebrities like Jungkook often have to deal with very high expectations from fans, the entertainment industry, and even the government. Jungkook is not only an artist, he is a symbol of Korean culture on the world stage. The demands to continue to be perfect, both inside and outside the military, must be very heavy, the journalist wrote. We need to ask, does this pressure contribute to his health condition? The comments open a broader discussion about how South Korea's entertainment industry often prioritizes public image and performance over individual well-being. Is Jungkook a victim of this pressure? And if so, what can be done to prevent something similar from happening to other artists? In addition to support, there was also anger from fans. Many of them began to demand an official explanation from HYB and the military regarding what really happened to Jungkook. Some of them even called for an investigation to be carried out to ensure that there was no element of negligence or excessive pressure on the artist. Jungkook is not a machine that can continue to work without a break. He is a human being who needs time to recover, and Taeil,